This is the tactical motorcycle unit carrying out an operation in Guayaquil, known to be the drug trafficking hub in Ecuador. President Daniel Noboa has intensified police operations against drug gangs, declaring a war on cartels. We accompanied the unit to an area known as Jazeera, named after a police officer who went rogue and joined a criminal group.
These are areas with chronic problems of consumption and sale of drugs. Most of the action happens at night. The situation has improved a bit, but it's still very complicated here.
Ecuador was once a quiet nation in the region, but in the last decade, it has been taken over by drug-related violence.
We're told that here in Guayaquil, the situation gets more violent when you get close to the river because criminal organizations are fighting for access to the river. It leads towards this country's major ports, and that's where drugs are trafficked out of the country.
According to the police, many of these boats are involved in the trade. But fishermen tend to view police officers with suspicion, saying corruption is a common thing among the police force. Fernando says the security situation in Ecuador in the past year has gotten out of control.
I like seeing the police because here in Ecuador, it's all a disaster. I'm picking up shrimps. When I'm here, the only thing I see is bad news.
This week, authorities detained the leader of a powerful gang in the country. And last Sunday, President Noboa won a vote to reform the constitution and implement harsher laws against those involved in the drug trade. But Noboa is serving a short-term 18-month presidential term, and it's unlikely he will have enough time to carry out major reforms. Elections are happening early next year.
We all know the military on the streets is not the solution, and that it's unlikely that he'll be able to implement any reforms fast. But the president is convinced that security is what will guarantee his re-election in 2025, and that's why they're advertising this hardline policy.
As the drug trade continues to transform Ecuador, many of the people living here are putting their faith in the president's security plan, hoping it will succeed. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Guayaquil, Ecuador.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.